Life with Louella. Written and illustrated by Margaret Hurd. This week's episode, Wedding Bells. Norton the News Duck and Vivian Vanderdrake were spending a lot of time together and getting to know each other really well. One day Norton prepared a special lunch for the two of them. Italian red wine, crusty French bread, and elegant shrimp pâté. As they ate, Norton told Vivian he had some very important news. "Vivian," he said, "I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I want to ask you something." "Yes, Norton?" Vivian gave him her undivided attention. Norton knelt down on one knee. "I've been saving my money to buy you this." Norton held out a gorgeous diamond engagement ring. "Vivian," he said, "I love you. Will you marry me?" Vivian was so excited she could hardly believe it. "Oh, Norton!" she cried. "Yes! Yes, I will!" Vivian showed the ring to her two nieces, Gwendolen and Daphne, and her two best friends, Louella Snugglebunny and Milly the Millicent. "You're the first to know," she said to them, as she flashed her huge diamond before them. They oohed and awed in admiration. "Would you be my bridesmaids?" she asked. "Oh, yes!" they all chorused.
"Oh, Vivian!" exclaimed Louella. "I'm so happy for you. I always had a feeling about you and Norton."
"You can be my maid of honor," said Vivian. Later, Louella went to Milly's place with her. "Oh dear," Milly muttered, as she frantically rummaged through her closet, trying on one dress after another. "This is terrible. I haven't got a thing to wear to this shindig. This one's too formal. This one's too casual. What about this one? Nah, too loud. Nah, too flowery. This one's too short. This one's not long enough. Nah, too long. Too conservative. This one makes me look like a Cabbage Patch Kid on steroids. Yuck. Why did I ever buy this awful thing? What about this one? Nah, it clashes with my shoes. Ugh, I wouldn't be caught dead in this one. No, this one's too boring. This one's too plain. Gross me out. This one makes me look so fat."
"Milly," said Louella, "if we're going to be bridesmaids, we probably have to buy new dresses anyway."
"We need someone who can write out the invitation," said Vivian. "Someone who knows how to do calligraphy would be nice."
"I know just the person!" exclaimed Louella. "If anyone knows how to do any fancy writing, it's my friend Margaret. She's always writing invitations when her friends get married. Trust me, she'll do a wonderful job."
When Norton's buddies from New York found out about the upcoming wedding, they came up to surprise him with a stag party, complete with a girl jumping out of a cake. They were all quite surprised when out from the cake jumped a huge female sumo wrestler who grabbed Norton by the neck. "This is not what I expected," sighed Rabbit T. Rabbit. "Well, I think she's kind of cute," exclaimed Rupert. On the day of the wedding, Vivian and the girls went to Jean-Pierre Cochon's hair fair to have their hair done. "Bonjour, mon petit chou-fleurs," he exclaimed. "You shall look magnifique. I shall create a masterpiece. Just make yourself très comfortable, and I'll do mon magique." Jean-Pierre Cochon did his magic all right. "Eek!" shrieked Milly. "I look like Marge Simpson."
"I look like the Bride of Frankenstein," shrieked Louella.
"I look like a mutant Q-tip," shrieked Vivian. "I look like a conehead," shrieked Daphne. All Gwendolen could say was, "Wah!" They were not impressed. In fact, as they walked out without even paying. "Come on, girls," said Vivian. "It looks like we're doing our own hair." Milly's bathroom became a busy beehive of activity as Vivian and her bridesmaids frantically showered, scrubbed, and shampooed. Anything to get rid of those bogus beehive hairdos and at least look normal again. Soon they were ready for the ceremony. Pastor Spike Hedgehog stood at the altar, with Norton waiting for his bride. The maid of honor, Louella Snugglebunny, and best man, Rabbit T. Rabbit, led the procession, followed by Milly the Millicent and Miles Molecule, Daphne and Cuppy, and last but not least, Gwendolen and Rupert. "Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Vivian walked up the aisle with her father. "I'm so nervous," she whispered. "You'll be okay," whispered her father. "Vivian, my dear, you look beautiful. I wish you all the happiness in the world." "Thank you, Daddy." Vivian was carrying a beautiful bouquet of fragrant lilacs. Louella held on to the bride's bouquet as Vivian and Norton exchanged their vows. Rabbit-Rabbit handed them their rings. "Vivian," said Pastor Spike, "do you take Norton to be your lawfully wedded husband?" "I do," she said. "Norton," said Pastor Spike, "do you take Vivian to be your lawful wedded wife?" A moment of nervous silence hung in the air like a thick fog.
"Yeah!" shouted Norton. I do."
"I now pronounce you man and wife," said Pastor Spike. "You may kiss the bride." After the wedding and a pleasant afternoon reception, Norton and Vivian took off for their honeymoon in a beautiful rainbow balloon. As they ascended, Vivian threw her bouquet and Norton threw Vivian's garter. "Guess who caught the bouquet and the garter?"